Welcome to Saltmarsh, a small fishing town in the kingdom of Kaeland. The citizens of Saltmarsh are just nice, totally normal, salt-of-the-earth type people. If you're in the mood for libations, head on over to the Snappin' Line for some refreshing lobster claw wine. More in the market for new armaments? The Dwarven Anvil can take care of all your plate mail bikini needs. Or, if you want to take out a vicious burrito smuggling gang, then you can hire this ragtag menagerie of adventurers to help you out. So, what happens when an owl, a horse, a turtle, a frog, and an elf walk into a bar? Well, why don't you stick around and find out?
Hello, everybody. Sorry, I forgot that one's still on the loop and behaving oddly. Hope you all are having a wonderful evening. We are here to play some Dungeons and Dragons with Goats of Saltmarsh, which is Helpful Goat Gaming plays the Ghosts of Saltmarsh. My name is Joel Trainer. I am the programming director and one of the founders of Helpful Goat Gaming, small independent game design and game content creation community. Pay no attention to the names on the overlay. It's fine. It's all fine.
Just Lena and Monty are switched.
Okay.
So.
Lena and Monty are switched. Tonight, Monty playing Gunk will be played by Lena. I just pause. Lena's eyes narrow. No. That's not what's happening. Anyway. Before we get started, before we get to Chelsea's wonderful poem, before we get to introductions and I turn things over to our DM for tonight, Rachel, I'm not pointing at you because, again, I'm looking at the damn cams. You'd think I would remember after 2 months of this, but no. It's the gift that keeps on giving. Quick overview on a few items. As always, we are affiliate here on Twitch, which means that you can cheer, follow, and subscribe to us. Following is totally free. It notifies you when we go live. Cheering and subscribing gives us financial benefit. And if you have Amazon Prime, you have one free sub with Twitch Prime, which lets you follow us, lets you use our sub emotes, and supports us. Lets us do more of this thing that we love to do and we would love to do more of. Speaking of supporting us, !KO-FI in the chat or the coffee link in the description will take you to our coffee page, ko-fi.com/helpfulgoat, where you can donate directly to us. If you would like to kind of donate to us, but mostly buy cool merch, such as the shirt that Joel and I are wearing, which he much more effectively showed off than I did. I was just tired now. Enough. You can use !merch to get a link to our merch store. You can check that out in the description. We have lots of fun items in there. We have stuff for Helpful Goat generally. We have stuff for the tier campaigns. We're also going to be adding stuff for Fates of Rin, for Saltmarsh, for Spire. So lots of stuff is going to be coming. Go check it out. A lot of fun. And as always, we are highlighting charity and a charitable organization that we encourage you to go check out, see if you want to support, see if there's something that you can do to contribute to them. This month, we are working with the Patient Advocate Foundation. This felt really timely considering that right now in America, the Byzantine complexities and frankly predatory nature of our insurance system are becoming more and more of a problem for people as emergency healthcare is required. The Patient Advocate Foundation works with patients in the healthcare system, supports them in terms of co-pays, supports them in terms of legal assistance and in understanding it and standing up for their rights. Please, if you can, go check them out. They're highly rated on Charity Navigator for financial transparency, efficiency, etc. And it's a really important thing generally. Frankly, everybody deserves knowing that there are such things as patient advocates because, like I said, predatory. Trying to think what else I have. For the rest of this week, tomorrow evening at 8:30 p.m. Eastern, we have Spire. And at 9 p.m. Eastern on Friday, we will have Goats and Dragons, The Fates of Rin, as the family, I don't know, has some brief moment of respite before diving back into something that's almost certain to kill them.
My brain was literally sure. I was like, are we not doing tier? Yep.
No, not this week.
Nope.
Correct.
Yep.
Just incidentally, every time I do the spiel on this particular stream, in my mind there is almost like literally like this like hamster on a wheel like flips a coin. Like, which week is it? I'm like, I'm gonna get it wrong eventually, like just very wrong. But yeah, that should be a ton of fun. As always, if you would be interested in joining a wonderful, loving, supportive community, we've gotten each other through 2020. We've gotten each other through the ups and downs of 2021 so far. We have amazing people like Chelsea who writes us poems when we go live. You can use !Discord in the chat. Join us in there, hang out, we watch movies, stream games, play games, etc. Just have a really good time. With that, I think we can turn it over to Rachel for introductions and also decide when we want to do the poem, because this time I shouldn't forget about the damn poem.
Yeah, for the poem, I'm going to say whoever wants to read it needs to also be brave enough to sing it in the... Why is my brain only saying Three's Company?
Are you going for Gilligan's Island?
Thank you. Well, I literally was like, Three's Company is not the right show, Rachel.
No.
They were not correct.
3-hour tour, I guess.
Yeah, so I feel like Andy would do that. So Andy, how about you sing the Gilligan's Island? I'm just putting you on the spot because I just you wanted to do a one-bird show, so you know.
So now's the time.
Do you need me to paste it for you, Andy?
Yes.
Since I'm assuming you're not in Twitch.
Yeah, I just googled Gilligan's Island. Why did I that for a second?
He just starts straight up singing the Gilligan's Island theme. We're like, nope. This stream is not sponsored by Gilligan's Island.
I posted it in Saltmarsh, Andy.
Okay. Just sit right back and you hear a tale of a fateful trip. They started from a marshy port aboard this black mold ship. The crew were a band of mighty sailing lads, the menagerie brave and sure. They all set sail in quest each day on a worldly tour. The group set ground on the shores of the uncharted marshy isles, with Virgil and Dunlum too, Ocean Blue and her mushrooms, Gunk the lizard folk, the professor and Miss Sark, here on Goats of Saltmarsh. Much love, I can see and hear you.
That was amazing.
I'm so glad that I called you out to do that, Andy.
I love that.
Thank you, Chelsea. I just felt like Andy would give it the gravitas that it deserved, you know. So
and he actually knows the song because I never heard it before.
That's not how. That's not how
never heard this tune in my entire life.
That's not how that Latin word works. But yes, he did give it absolutely what it served.
It had gravitas.
Yes, so much gravitas.
So much gravitas.
I'm just picturing this in the background of like the famous painting of the philosophers with like Aristotle down and like Plato pointing up, and then just Andy singing this song in the background. Yeah, that's all. That all fits.
I meant what I said. Anyway, I'm Rachel. I'm the DM today.
Hi, Rachel.
And my pronouns are she, her, hers. And I'm going to point to... Oh, Jeebus. I'm going to point to where it says Monty, but it's Lena.
Okay, hi. I'm Lena. I'm not Monty. I'm Lena. My pronouns are she, her, hers, and I'm playing Ocean Blue, the Sea Elf Paladin, whose pronouns are also she, her, hers. And I'm going to point down, so that's Andy.
Hi, I'm Andy. I go by he, him, his. I play Baz Wolfward, who also goes by he, him, his. And I'll also point down.
What?
To Joel.
What?
Nope.
It's not
Straight
how
off the
it
screen.
works.
Yeah, close, I'm pretty sure.
No.
It went around and then curved to the right and then, yeah.
Yep.
Sure, let's go down to me. Hi, I'm Joel, he, him, his. I'm playing Dudlum, the Turtle Cleric, he, him, his. I will point that way to Monty. If they're
Me.
there.
Okay. First, I apologize because my laptop died directly before we started streaming, so I'm on my phone. I also have no idea if my microphone is in my headphones or my actual phone. So I'm just sitting here like an idiot, holding my phone really close to my face, and I have no idea if I have to. But I'm not on cam, so who gives a shit? Hi, I'm Monty. I use they, them pronouns. And I'm going to play Gunk, the Grung Ranger, who also uses they, them, or he, him pronoun.
You can also put your phone down and check to see, it's totally okay to do that right now.
How? How do I check?
If you just put it down and talk, and we'll tell you if the sound went away.
Yeah.
Okay, I will put my phone far away, and then you tell me if you can still hear me.
I'm just picturing them like turning and like horking their phone across the room. Like, maybe too much, maybe too much.
Okay, I threw the phone on the opposite side of the room. Can you still hear me?
Yes,
we can.
Yes.
Here, so it's
Okay, cool. It's in my headphones then.
Okay. I'm also
down now.
Also, apologies to anyone watching. I'm going to go ahead and just rearrange the cams so that the labels are correct.
Science. Sorry. But also, Galway, it's your turn to introduce yourself.
You haven't introduced yourself.
Fuck me running. Hi everybody, I'm Galway, he, him, his pronouns, and I am playing the Centaur Barbarian Virgil Mondragon, whose pronouns are also he, him, his. Also, thank you very much for the sub, Tibby Taboo.
Yay. Sweet. So now, who would like to tell us what happened last week on the Goats of Saltmarsh?
We got rid of a giant crocodile that was in our boat.
We
And
did,
by
yeah.
got rid of, we mean we released it into the wild.
Humanely released it.
Somewhere we think nobody lives, but I'm not sure that we know that.
I don't think we
that
know.
might come back.
We don't know for sure.
Literally might come back to bite us, but that's fine.
I finally got the book that was left on my bed by Gunk, Mushrooms of the Marsh Identifying Naturally Occurring Mushrooms in the Saltmarsh Region, but Gunk won't tell me that it was them, so I asked everybody and don't know who gave it to me, but I'm super, super excited. I think I said that it was the best gift I've ever received.
Oh no!
Oh, they're back. They're back.
They're back. Yeah.
I'm here. I'm still here.
As I just break. Like, no.
Their phone broke.
My phone
threw it across
gave
the
me
room.
Sorry, my Discord said, "Oh, we're stopping your voice now." It's like, why? Why did you do that?
Why not?
Tell me why.
Tell me why.
Okay, thank you, Rachel. I was like, okay, well, someone has to.
Somebody has to Backstreet Boys it. Oh,
so that may happen again because I don't know what caused that to happen.
Delightful.
Fair. Okay, continue.
So I only took ocean-centric notes because I think I was tired. So I have that we have 2 days until Janine comes back, and also that once we deal with this, whatever this is, I didn't actually write down what this is. I think I need the problem with the Sahuagin. Then the council is going to give me an audience about my imminent threat. So that's cool. And Gunk had a talk with the foppish dandy about being less racist, and it seemed to go well. Yes. And also it revealed that he's Gunk's boss.
Correct.
Virgil also made an uncomfortably prolonged amount of eye contact during the council meeting, combined with the just like while looking at the foppish dandy, who I imagine they're like sort of all on sort of like I almost pictured them as like a like court judge sort of dais.
Right, slightly elevated.
I also picture that Virgil is just still eye to eye with them.
I just pictured them like sitting behind a long fucking table. Like nothing.
A card table, basically.
Just a table.
They've got like
a craft services table.
The rest of Saltmarsh is all like, haphazardly put together, but they have an extremely ornately carved like bench that they all sit behind. So much money went into it.
We also got hired by some hot half orc dude.
Half orc butler named Verthig.
Ooh,
That's
very
right.
Worth
To
it.
check out a ghost ship, which I'm very excited about.
Ghost ship.
And
Um,
Dunlum is looking for books on deities about mushrooms and molds and stuff. That's
Yes.
literally everything I've written down.
Which your DM totally remembered to like research and do things about in the week in
Excellent,
between.
excellent. And yeah, Dunlum and Baz went to the library. Baz is looking up Sohwagan stuff as well. And Sohwagan. And I think, yeah. And then we got contacted and we're going to do a new fun adventure. And Baz is very excited about adventure.
And Virgil had dropped off his greatsword to get it silvered, and the blacksmith thought it'd be ready in the morning. So I will say, as we're trailing along after the butler, I'm probably going to swing by the shop because this has moved back into want to be armed territory. I say want to be armed as if I'm not, like 90% of my pack isn't weapons.
As if you can't transform yourself into weapons, but you know.
Yes, that too.
I still haven't even done my favorite transformation yet.
Oh. I just read something that kind of blew my mind just a little bit.
The town is supposed to have burned down by now?
No. But it doesn't bode well for you guys.
Excellent.
Oh, no.
Cool. Good. Great. Awesome.
Yeah. But do you really? Jesus Christmas. Okay, I'm sorry. There's just, I read a thing and I was like, really? That many?
Rachel, you have to tell us what you read now.
That many rot grubs?
I'm going to chill touch it, whatever it is.
The ship is, in fact, just rot grubs.
It's made of rot grubs.
Scaling on this game, on this adventure, it's not like actual more enemies. They just add more and more rot grubs.
Yeah, that's how they get harder.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
Start from rot grubs, then you meet giant rot grubs.
Oh.
Rot grubbelich.
Oh my gosh.
It is undying.
The DM in me is taking notes.
It better not, Andy.
Okay. So that last where we left it was that because it was in the morning of the next day, y'all slept. And it was in the morning that you let up the half-orc butler. I almost said half-orc bug, but that's not what he is. Half-orc butler, Verthig.
Really working on those rot grubs getting more horrifying.
It's a half-orc rot grub. Don't let him touch you.
Wasn't planning on him touching me. Virgil has a significant bubble.
Yeah, that's fair. And he said that the Aubric Dralian is his boss and was calling for you.
I think also like Gunk, I think, did a history check on this person, and he's like old money. He used to be like really powerful in town and is now like I think less powerful, but
he was one of like the richest people in town.
Yeah.
And now is just wealthy.
Yeah. Yeah.
Such suffering.
Was reduced to the lifestyle of an ordinary merchant.
Oh yeah. Virgil's gonna get along with this dude so well.
Friends, good morning. We should pay him a visit.
Sure.
I mean, his butler is still here, so.
Yeah,
buttle away. I will follow.
Virgil has just incidentally been feeding this guy like the same breakfast that Virgil's eating. Not like the same plate, but like he went and like got like sausage, whatever we're eating. Like here you go.
And he's trying to eat it very daintily to not get it on any of his, fancy butler clothing.
Of course, your fancy butler clothing.
Yes. He still has to put forth that he's like super cool and rich and stuff. Okay, so after you finish up breakfast and he thanks you, you follow him to rather large house that's kind of on the outskirts of town, I would say. Like more kind of like up on a well, there's not really hills, it's a marsh. But like a little bit further out of town. Not right in
Wow,
the
my
town.
Discord is
And
unhappy.
it's a fancy house, but not like a mansion. Did you just post chill touch?
Oh, a while ago when you
Oh, okay.
had suggested that you read something scary, and so
Oh.
I tried to kill it.
Got it.
No, it's fine. He's just trying to kill the servant for thing.
And we just let him.
I'm like, what? But you haven't even.
Just roll the shit, everybody.
Yeah. So Verthig, pulls out a key and opens up the door and leads you in. There's like an entryway and leads you to the left. And there's kind of like a nice study. It's not super ornate, but it's definitely like nice. It's got, nicely polished wood, nothing super fancy, but not like decrepit. And a nice roaring fire and some, cushiony chairs and stuff. And you see a man there who I totally remember to look up what he actually is. It sure did.
What are you?
What are you? Well, it says right here, half-orc butler, but it's not telling me human. There we go.
Can you all hear
Human
me?
guy.
Yeah, now.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, now.
Wow. Okay.
Had you been
Discord
saying
finally managed
stuff?
to. Yes, I've been desperately trying to say things that I suspect Twitch was able to hear. My Discord was
Oh,
completely
no.
like stuttering everyone, including my own feed. So I was like, I need to probably hop off and then hop back on. It was also showing full connectivity. Now it's totally fine. So basically, by the time you could hear me again, it seems to have fixed itself.
Yay!
Hooray.
Thanks.
Yeah, so you see a human man, sitting in kind of like the more fancy, ornate, kind of tallish chair, and he's got kind of long golden locks and kind of fancy-ish, but not too fancy, just
Mere merchant status.
ordinary merchant. And he's like, I don't know, fucking 9 a.m, and he's got a fucking brandy snifter or whatever, and he's just like, yes, hi, come in.
Incidentally, one of the things I was trying to say is if this is on the outskirts, did we pass by the blacksmith on the way so that I was able to pick up my sword?
I'll say that you did not.
Okay.
But that you're not. It's not going to be like you're like chip chop chip leave. So
No, no, I'm not.
But
So
you
he's-
have so many spears. You'll be
So
fine.
many.
Yes, hello. Come in. You must be the merry band of adventurers that Verthig went to acquire.
Mary? Adventurers,
Acquire?
yes, for sure. Yeah.
Acquire your services, of course, is what I meant.
Better.
You have our interest. For now.
Have seats. Would anybody like some brandy?
It's a little early for brandy. Do you have tea?
Oh, there's
Sure, I'll have some.
no such thing. Ah, yes, I can tell that they're a frog of my liking. I'm sorry, you're a grung. And Verthig, if you could get just one more brandy glass? Okay, just one. Thanks. And
Thanks.
so Verthig will come back in a little bit to hand you a glass of brandy.
Nice.
And yeah, he invites you all to have a seat on one of the many cushions in front of around the fire. So I'm assuming Verthig told you that I'm interested in hiring you to help with a ghost ship, yes?
So far, yes.
Yeah, that was pretty much the gist of it.
Fantastic.
That's all we got.
Yes, so now get ready for my entire story.
Awesome.
I will sit back in the beanbag chair.
First, I'd like to offer you a mushroom.
Oh, yes, thank you, Varthig. You could take it from the lady.
Here,
Thank you.
Berthic, you can have one too. You can both have mushrooms.
Yes, Varthig will take
Sorry.
mine. Thank you.
Yeah, to give to you.
Yes.
Okay, good.
My name is Aubrek Dralion, and I was once a merchant prince who was counted among the richest folk of the city that I came from. My trade fleet was one of the largest and most prosperous of its kind, with hundreds of ships under my banner dodging storms, pirate raids, and aquatic monsters to carry goods across the world. And he's definitely not looking at any of you while he's talking. He's like,
Virgil, outside of occasionally actually hand gesturing people, and he's like, in my city. It's like, here? What? Is just sitting there, like, very carefully sharpening all of, like, the grung spears and various weapons.
Baz will just be.
oh, yeah.
Sorry. Baz will just be sort of minor illusioning, like in his hand, just sort of playing out the story he's telling.
Yeah, he is not paying attention to you guys at all. It definitely seems like he's told this story before to people.
Yeah.
And, yeah. Yet some say that my success perhaps came too fast and too easily. Although my profits eventually stabilized, my ambition kept expanding, because that's what good business people do. Years ago, my contacts in the southern jungles reported that I could monopolize trade in rare spices and herbs by making heavy investments in the area. So I took the opportunity as a sure thing, and I leapt at the chance to get even richer. I sold off many of my assets and converted the proceeds to property deeds and promissory notes, then secured that portable wealth aboard Emperor of the Wave, the foremost ship of my fleet. My plan was to convert these notes back into cash when the ship reached its destination in the south, but fate introduced a cruel twist, and the Emperor of the Waves disappeared. A storm separated the ship from its escort, and it was never heard from again. I was devastated by the financial loss, and I was reduced to the lifestyle of an ordinary merchant.
I'm so sorry.
Yeah,
Thank
you
you.
poor thing.
Bless your heart.
How do you go on?
Mm. You got any more brandy?
Yes, Verthig, more brandy for our friend here. But the Emperor of the Waves was never seen or heard from again until 15 days ago. I received word that the Emperor of the Waves had been spotted adrift in the Southern Sea, apparently a ghost ship. I used a sizable chunk of my savings to hire a ship and a crew to sail to the derelict ship. I believe that I can restore my standing if I can just recover the deeds and the documents that sailed with that ship. So I just need a few brave souls that are able to deal with whatever threats might present themselves above the Emperor and bring back my fortune.
What was that last part you
Yeah,
said?
hang on. Didn't this is out of character. Did he just say that he sent another crew out there?
No, he hired a boat and a crew, not knowing that you guys have a boat and a crew. Like,
Oh,
he was like,
okay.
yeah, I'm going to find a band of adventurers, but I've got all this taken care of. You just need to go and do the adventure-y stuff.
Okay. Cool.
Yeah.
Thank you.
So yes, I've hired the Soul of Winter, and it has a fierce crew of dwarven sailors, and it is ready to go to sail today to take you to the Emperor of the Waves, which is my old ship, so that you can go on it and bring me back all of my deeds and notes.
Well, we got our own ship, so we don't really need yours. No offense.
But I don't know if it would hurt, though, Gunk, to have another ship on the seas, especially if it's dangerous.
So what?
I mean,
But I've
Someone
already
else-
hired this one,
Someone else
and
is gonna drive that one, and we're gonna be on the Black Mold, or are we just leaving the Black Mold here and taking his?
Let's take both. Why not?
are your sailors fighters? Because this crew is all fierce dwarves.
Oh no, they never leave the boat. And they sing really good.
They do sing really well, yes.
Yeah,
They're
beautiful.
hearty folk, but
Why would we do this? We're all supposed to become one and redistribute the wealth and eat the rich. We're not supposed to become one above everybody else. We're all supposed to be one together. So
Yeah,
I'm not
you mentioned wealth.
Yeah,
You mentioned wealth.
right.
So I expect there to be around 100,000 gold worth
I
of
don't
things
think
there.
you understood
And
the context that I mentioned wealth in.
I will offer you 10%. You will get 10,000 gold to split amongst yourselves.
Jesus
I
Christ!
I feel like
Certainly
Virgil,
a lot.
upon hearing this, went to lean in with both hands, like dropping a spear, and then like realized and like stuck an arm out so for like behind Gunk. Like, you're okay, buddy. You're okay.
Gunk just faints.
oh god.
Oh,
Gotcha. Got you. You're okay.
We don't
You're
need
okay.
10,000 gold. We have plate mail beans. We're supposed to become one.
We can. How about we
But-
become one after we get this exorbitant amount of gold blue?
But in the meantime, up until the point where we successfully become one, not claiming that that's not the goal, just saying that up until we do become one, we can significantly alleviate the separated pain of our existences with 10,000 gold.
I'm not in pain. Are you in pain?
Yes,
Oh,
extreme pain. We need this gold desperately,
I didn't
Blue.
know you were in pain, Gunk. I'm so sorry.
Oh God. Oh, Frosty
I feel like
Whip, what have I done?
Virgil's just gonna look at Gunk. Sorry, I just kind of assumed some undergirding logic in the arguments that maybe wasn't there.
Yeah, you know you can't use metaphors, man. You know that.
I'm just saying, up until the point where we successfully become... Look, you have a wonderful chainmail bikini, but think about the fact that you could get it even more enchanted.
I don't need it more enchanted. It's a plate mail bikini.
You could.
It could be a glow-in-the-dark plate mail bikini.
Ooh, that
That's pretty
sounds fun.
Oh,
cool.
if I'm in the dark, I probably don't
Mhm.
want to be glowing.
Well,
With an option to turn on someone help me, for the love of God. It's 10,000 gold.
You need gold to get goods and services and all that sort of stuff, right, Blue? Like so if you want to get more mushrooms or like talk to people about mushrooms to get an audience with people, you need to spend money to be able to do that, right?
Do I have to spend money to talk to people about mushrooms?
You could hold an entire mushroom
Well,
carnival with your
Certain
share.
people. You could absolutely.
What
You
we
could have a
need-
big party.
It's a
How many
mushroom
mushrooms?
convention,
Oh, sorry, what?
and that costs money.
it's all about
What was that, Joe?
advertising. Yes.
he said you need a
Advertising.
mushroom convention.
Yeah, exactly. Mushroom convention sounds great.
So all of our money will go to a mushroom convention?
No.
All
Well-
of your money can do that. We're splitting it, but you could do whatever the hell you want with your share.
Also, just remember, this is the DM talking, if anybody wants, is that this is a ship that has been lost at sea for multiple years and is probably real soggy.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I mean, if
That's a
anybody
mole.
wants to bring that up, I mean,
Never know what you're gonna find.
It is a long abandoned vessel. Who knows what's
I guess-
grown on it in the meantime?
That's a good point. Maybe
Mhm.
there's mushrooms growing down.
You could take them, and then you could use your share of the funds in order to promote these exotic new aquatic mushrooms to everyone.
I guess if Gunk is in pain and we can
Oh,
use
no.
all of the money to have a mushroom convention.
Your
I'm on
share
board.
of the money, not all
your
of the money.
share.
Right, my share of all of the money Just all of the money.
No.
Seems like a leap.
Okay, fine. If Gunk is in pain and there's mushrooms, and I can use my share of the money to help spread the mushrooms, I guess I'm in. But this guy's weird.
He has literally just been staring at you guys with like, I can't lift an eyebrow, but it's just literally like one eyebrow lifted and just like completely still, just kind of staring at Ocean.
So just like holding the snifter of brandy, like.
Yeah. So
We'll do it. Quick, before she changes
Fantastic.
her mind.
So I'm worried that someone else might claim the ship as good salvage, not realizing what's on it. So I really want to get there as quickly as possible. I hear now that you have a ship, but I will tell you that the Soul of Winter has good sailors on it whom I have already instructed exactly how to get to where the Empress of the Waves has been sighted. If you
Perfect.
really want to bring your own ship, you can, but I feel like having one ship is a faster way to get there.
Oh,
Yeah, we'll take your shit, whatever.
the black mold is pretty speedy.
I was gonna say you're gonna see Virgil sort of raise a hand and quietly to Baz. Counterpoint. Something caused this ship to become a ghost ship. If that something is still near that ship, much rather his ship sank than our ship. Frankly, both of his ships.
Yeah.
Agreed.
Foppish the Lesser. Why precisely have you repeatedly emphasized that the crew that you hired are trained fighters when, so far as I understand it, the brief of this mission is to go find a ghost ship?
Yes, but there is a reason I'm hiring buff fighting adventurers too, is that the ship has been missing for years. There's no telling why it went missing in the first place or what's on it now, if anything. And also, the seas are dangerous, you know this.
You would like us to oversee this group of mercenaries to storm an empty ship?
Mercenaries, they're sailors. You're mercenaries.
I prefer
I
the term
just meant
sellsword, but...
Sure, I was just using the term that he used. Sorry.
Well, fair. I mean, there's also a little bit of vagueness there because ultimately, if they're military personnel for hire, they're really all mercenaries. It doesn't really differentiate which branch of the military services they're in. But
I just really wanted you to use the ship because I've already paid for it, and so.
sure. That makes sense.
But they are just sailors. But that is just so you felt comfortable that you had, sailors who are good at sailing and could defend the ship.
Okay.
Sure. I mean, we could talk method in a moment. Are we all in agreement that this sounds like an interesting diversion, at least until
Yeah.
Janine returns?
Yeah. Very interesting. Sounds really, really good.
I'm just picturing sort of all of Gunk's limbs moving sort of out of sync with each other.
So much gold.
Virgil's gonna place a piece of paper down on like a table in front of himself and like pull out a quill. So, take ship you have hired, go to Emperor of the Sea,
Emperor of the Waves.
waves, close,
Thieves.
horrifying water things.
Haughty as all get out.
Board.
Where's this ghost ship? How do we? Where?
The crew knows. I've already instructed them. It's in the Southern Sea. Southern Sea?
That's what you said.
Southern Sea. It's a few days sail from here.
And so Virgil's gonna say, board the ship, find the documents.
Yes. So the box is made of shiny blue metal. It is packed inside a wooden crate that is branded with a large letter A, as my name is Aubric, you see. And that should be where all of the promissory notes and deeds are kept. And they were sealed in waterproof packaging, so hopefully they're all in tip-top shape.
And do you have any interest in the boat itself returning?
No, absolutely not.
Would you pay a bit extra if that were the case?
Sure. If you brought me the entirety of all of my money, I could throw in an extra 5%.
Wait, and the money that you're giving us is already on the boat? We just have to find the money? It's like a scavenger hunt?
No, Blue.
Exactly money. It's deeds
No.
and promissory notes in a
It's-
crate that are sealed
it's
that
papers
belong
and-
to me.
It's papers and documents that he can turn into money.
Yes.
So it's a scavenger hunt, but not for money.
It's what rich people consider.
It's a scavenger hunt for money. Once removed.
And
Did he say
thing-
where the box was? Like where on the ship? Like the
yeah.
caption.
Sorry.
Sorry, I'm losing my voice now, so it's like, yay!
Also, he straight up said that the boat would be
Everything's
worth
going so
another
good.
5%, so that's 15k gold.
You can get the
Hells
boat.
yeah.
Go magic item shopping.
Virgil, I suppose we
I'm
could
not
bring-
sure, but I will tell you at some point when I read through all this where exactly the box
Okay,
is.
cool.
I would say he knew, but I don't want to read through all this right now.
And Virgil's going to sort of
Sorry.
put his hand up. So, and Virgil is taking notes on all of this, like in the brief. So the primary mission is simply to bring you back this shiny blue metal chest, which contains the documents. That is worth 10% of these proceeds, which should be roughly equal to 10,000 gold. If we can return the ship and its contents to you as well, that will be worth an additional 5% or 5,000 gold for a total of 15,000 gold for the deeds and the ship.
Yes.
The deeds you believe are in, as I mentioned, a somewhat shiny blue metal sort of chest,
Box inside of a wooden crate.
which then is contained within a wooden crate, which has a large red A on it. Since you specified that these were the goods on your ship and seemed very proud of the fact that A is the first letter of your name, are all the wooden crates on the ship marked with a large red letter A?
Just every barrel and crate. And no, this one was very special and specially made just for this.
Okay, just wanted to
And
make sure.
It's in the cargo hold.
Oh, good. Near the bottom.
Oh, cool.
Where it's safest.
Excellent.
No, that's not actually
Obviously,
okay.
yeah, obviously, that's the safest place.
That's where
Or
you put
document.
cargo. Yes. Nailed it.
Oh,
This is
So-
why I was a merchant prince.
So, friends,
was
technically, we could,
being the key word,
Ouch.
yeah.
Zing bang, sir.
friends, technically, we could ask our crew to come along on their ship, and then sail that ship back. We'd still be utilizing our new friends, and they could make a little extra coin in the process, and we could make a lot of extra coin in the process.
That is a fair point, except in my experience, ghost ships, especially ones that have been out on sea for years, aren't terribly operatable. They float, obviously, but getting them to go places is really hard, especially when you don't have sails. Or
Yeah, we
pieces
we
of
might be
rags.
better
would-
off towing it than trying to
Indeed.
sail it ourselves.
Be more
Towing
likely
would be
to
fine.
tow it.
We take our friends with us, perhaps either way.
Who's gonna
Where
guard
we-
the ship then while we're gone?
I'm sure we can hire a couple local guards.
Have you seen the local guards?
Well, yes.
I'm pretty sure you could beat them in a fist fight.
That's saying something.
Since their fists are fluffy feathers, yes.
So do we have a deal?
Oh, right, you're still here.
Oh yeah,
yes,
yeah.
this is
We're
my
just
home,
already
yes.
talking logistics. Yeah, we yeah, sure. We got a deal.
Yes. So here's 200 gold pieces as a retainer, and just as a show of good faith.
Well, hello.
And I'll hold it out and wait for somebody to take it.
I'd say
I will take it.
I
Take
sort
it
of just
in.
imagine, like, I imagined Gunk's tongue just went.
No.
We immediately
Oh my. Okay.
So that was 200, so 40 per person?
Aye.
Cool.
You know, assuming it's being split.
Yeah. If
I
you
would
don't
like-
mind saliva. on
Right,
your
I would
gulp.
like a share of that. Excellent. And where might we find this ship of dwarves?
Ah, yes, the Vertheg will show you. So, hopefully we can get going right away.
And are you coming with us?
Oh, goodness, no.
No, the butler. I'm sorry.
Also, no, he needs to buttle for me. Otherwise, who would make me breakfast or bring me brandy?
Of course. Who indeed?
I feel like
Well, then
Virgil sort of pats Baz on the back. Well done. Well done.
All right, so Vertheg is just like, if you'll follow me, I can show you to the boat.
We might want to go into town and get some stuff first. That's
I do
How
need to.
much stuff?
I need to stop by the blacksmith. I'm
yeah.
feeling very short of weapons at the moment.
Sure, as long as it only it's a brief detour of not a whole shopping trip. Yes.
No. The order has already been placed. I just need to pick it up.
I would like to just pick up just a few pens and inks and whatnot, if you don't mind.
I do mind, actually.
That's okay. Well, I'll meet you there. And I will fly off toward the inks and magic
Towards the inks.
papers.
Yeah. I'm gonna slide up next to Dunlum and say, "Hey, Dunlum, the ghost ships have actual ghosts on them sometimes. Is that a thing that we should be worried about?"
It depends. You just hear the sound of thunder.
It's a totally clear day outside.
Okay, well, that was
I'll be
all
right back.
nice and
Keep talking.
ominous and stuff. But I don't really got anything that's gonna help me fight any ghosts. So, you got any? You kind of do this a lot. You got any tips?
For the ghost ships or actual ghosts?
For ghosts, like actual, like undead.
I can handle the ghosts if there's ghosts on the ghost ship. If there's not ghosts on
Okay.
the ghost ship, I don't know.
Okay, cool. So I'm useless. Thanks. Thanks for the pep talk, buddy.
I would hardly call you useless.
I
Can
don't got the same magic that you guys do. I can't hurt stuff with it. All I got is the little quiver on my back. I don't think that's gonna hurt a ghost.
You'd be surprised. Some ghosts can get hit by arrows. A majority don't, but
Yeah, not very good ghosts. All right, maybe I'll head to the blacksmith with Virgil and see what they can do.
Was I successful then, Rachel, in obtaining a few inks and whatnot?
Sure. I will say if you fly off on your own and then try and find them flying over the docks or whatever after, then
I've bought them before.
Yeah.
Yes. All good stuff. Cool. Okay, good.
Okay, so we're sorry, Jesus Christ. You're heading to the whatever it is, the hammer and something fuck. I'm really good with world
Yep,
building
that's the
here,
one.
guys.
that's the name.
Really,
That's the
really
one.
good with it. In case you were wondering,
Of course.
the dwarven anvil. Okay, so you head in and it's Mafira, and she sees you and she's like, "Oh, yeah, yes, your silvered, was it a greatsword?
Yep.
Silvered greatsword is here."
Got any arrows? Silver arrows or something that can, be magic? I don't know, magic fucking arrows. I'm not good at this. You got any magic arrows?
I don't suppose you have any silvered ammunition.
I don't. It's actually not a normal request, so I don't have any just on hand. There's not a whole lot of silvered necessary fighting here in Saltmarsh.
Yeah. Any magic arrows?
I don't. That is generally just by special request. I have an enchanter
Okay.
friend outside of town that I send those things to. So if you wanted to
Cool.
put in a request,
Fair.
but I don't have any on me at the moment.
Yeah, I'll probably come back for request if I need some. Thank you.
Yeah, absolutely. Thank you for your business. And she gets back to doing blacksmith stuff. Cool. So Verthog takes you down to the docks, and you find a crew of yawns. Ooh. Ooh. So you see a ship that says Soul of Winter across of it. Soul, Soul.
Damn,
What
it could
else
have
would
been a
it
fish
be?
pun.
SOLE? Okay, yeah, you're right. I guess it would have been a fish pun. And Verthog leads you up, and you see a bunch of dwarves working, and he see a very sturdy looking dwarf, and Verthog motions him over to you guys, and he says, "This is Wolgar Windrune." Yes, Wolgar Windrune. And this is the Soul of Winter's captain. So Wolgar, this is Sir Captain Windrune. This is your team of sellswords here to help you with the mission, if you can just get them there safely. And hopefully I'll be off. You can introduce yourselves and figure everything out. But if you could leave as soon as possible, that would be great. And Verthog waves and starts to walk off the ship.
Thank you for specifying sellswords.
So, you're a bunch of sellswords ready to go get this ghost ship?
Apparently. We just say it at the exact same
Yep.
time. Apparently.
I say, the confidence is astonishing in this here area. Yes.
So, we'll transport you there. We were told where it is in the Southern Sea. And, there's about 30 of us on board here. Pretty big ship, as you can see. I'm gonna respectfully, no offense intended, ask if you can stay below decks as much as possible to not get in the way of my crew while we're working. And we'll get you there, and then we'll take you back. We weren't paid to go on the ship. That's not our job. Just wanted to get that out of the way right now.
And at this, Baz flies down with a whole bunch of papers and inks and lands next to you, Dunlum. Would you mind just helping me put these in my bag?
Oh, God.
Yes, hello, Captain. I am Professor Baz Wolfwood, the resident scholar and wizard of the group. I assume all my friends have introduced themselves to you, so shall we be off?
Not a one.
Well, that's also like them.
I did start talking at him, to be fair, so.
Fair enough.
And I think that it should be no problem for us generally staying out of you and your crew's way, though I will point out that both Dunlum, pointing at Dunlum, and Gunk here, have significant experience aboard ship, so I think that you could have some confidence that they will not get in your way. I, on the other hand, will stay entirely the hell out of your way. I'm Virgil Mondragon, by the way.
Yeah, I can't say I've ever seen a centaur on a ship before.
Yep.
Brave
It's
man.
fine.
Brave man.
Thank you.
And on drums, we have Ocean Blue.
I don't know how to play drums.
Yep.
Blue, offer
What do I
him.
say about metaphors?
Blue,
before,
go ahead and offer him a
uh,
mushroom. I say this as I'm like getting to the doorway to like go below
Would
decks.
you like a mushroom?
I'm actually allergic.
No, you're
Oh,
not.
no.
You can't be allergic to mushrooms.
Oh,
Actually, people
you
can be.
I actually I
allergic.
break out in hives.
No.
I get all red. It's true.
Have you tried all the mushrooms?
My wife's a doctor, so
Do you want a mushroom for your wife?
I don't even want one near me, if I'm being honest. I don't really enjoy hives.
Well, I have.
I don't know if you've heard the term anaphylactic shock before.
Does that involve becoming one?
It involves
It
becoming
involves becoming dead.
Yeah.
I don't think becoming dead is the way to become one.
Yeah, me neither. So I prefer to not have any mushrooms near me if that's okay with you.
Would you like some mold instead?
Goodness no.
I have moldy cheese and I have
That stuff
moldy
spreads.
banana
Keep it
peels.
away from the galley.
Do you want some moldy banana peels?
Listen, you seem very nice, but I'm going to say no to any mushrooms and mold just as a precaution of me not dying.
But don't you want to become one? That's how we save the world. Something really bad is coming and we have to become one to save the world.
Yeah, but if I touch a mushroom, I'll die.
But wouldn't it be worth it to die in service of saving the world?
I don't really know how that would
No.
service anybody if I died instantly.
Becoming one.
Is my death a harbinger of
I don't think so. I don't
great
even
things to
think
come?
I
Are
mean,
you a prophet?
kind of.
No,
Yes.
please
I have
don't
prophetic
encourage
dreams.
her.
I do. I'm not very good at interpreting them myself, but Spora says something big and bad is coming, and we all have to become one, and we need to spread mushrooms and mold and rotting things to become one.
I think we don't have a lot of time. I think we wanted to get moving,
You're
right?
we
Maybe
don't
we
have a
should
lot
all
of
just
time.
head
It's really
down,
imminent.
down, and get going. Hey, that sounds like a great idea. Let's get moving.
This is a smart grung right here. What's your name?
Gunk.
Gunk, nice to meet you.
Yeah, you too, buddy.
And you, Master Turtle.
What?
You have a name?
Oh, you're talking to me. I thought you were maybe talking to. Kind of looks around and notices
The entire crew of dwarves.
Oh, yes. Dunlum, at your service.
Yeah. So, wow. Well, here, this guy Jerry will show you to your rooms.
Jerry,
Lead on,
would
Jerry.
you like a mushroom?
Oh, Jerry's mute. He don't speak.
Of course,
But he can
yes.
hear, right?
Yeah, but it doesn't mean he's going to want to respond in
Jerry,
any way.
not if you'd like a mushroom.
Jerry just starts walking towards the rooms.
These people don't care very much about saving the world. I think we've made a mistake, you all.
As Ocean catches up with Virgil, Virgil's gonna look like, wait, so you hadn't determined whether or not becoming one involved dying?
I mean, I never thought to ask Spore that. There's a lot of things I never thought to ask Spore. But that, I don't think it does.
You do know
We could test it.
decay and rot often comes from death. It's
Wait, test how?
By dying?
No. That's a no. That's a no. No. No.
I'll ask Spore first.
Surely this
No,
love.
if
You know what? I'm
tell
just
you what, if Spora wants to test it out, you let her. How about that? But you don't,
Okay.
and we're not either. Okay.
test it out on herself was what Gunk meant.
That's exactly what I meant. Yes, if
That's
Spora
how
wants
I
to test
interpreted
it.
that.
Okay, well, she can test it on herself, and we'll see
I
Also-
think it's pretty important that Spore doesn't die. She's the only one who knows how to stop this.
Yeah, but if Diane lets everyone become one and save the world, isn't it best if she gets it started, right?
No, she should be the last.
I disagree. What if her death is the thing that starts the becoming one stuff, right? She gotta go first then, right?
I suppose I'll ask her and see, but I don't think any of the prophetic dreams have pointed that way.
Also, I'm just going to need you to make me a quick promise here, Ocean. And I mean this. Please, asking as your friend, do not attempt to give the captain a mushroom.
But I think he needs to become one.
No.
I think it's gonna kill him, Blue.
I think he needs to live.
Yes.
And that's my
Yeah.
opinion.
Agreed.
Fine, but I'm gonna offer him a lot of mold.
Okay. Not sneakily, actually offering, and you stay off the deck because we need to stay out of their way.
No.
No.
But I won't
We're gonna
sneakily
get kicked
offer.
off in the middle of the ocean. You know that, right?
I can swim and breathe underwater.
Okay,
all of us
well, I guess
can,
Virgil's
Ocean.
murder's on your hands then. He's the one who's gonna sink and die. So,
I think they just kick me off, probably.
Clop.
I'm not gonna sneak him mold. I'm just also not gonna stay off the deck because I can't offer people things if I'm not around them.
If you make them really angry, they're less likely to accept something, and they're going to be angry if you get in their way while they're working. Perhaps you could offer it to the ones who are below decks on break.
I'm really lovable. I don't think people will get mad if I'm there.
You might get surprised.
Just look at me. I'm so cute.
And adorable, of course. No one's questioning this. It's only that these dwarves are very strict in what they do on the ship. You can't even whistle without rigging and lines being loosed. Have you ever heard the phrase "run a tight ship"?
No.
Of course not.
you're a sea elf. You should know that phrase, Blue.
Perhaps your kind doesn't ship a lot. That makes sense, I suppose.
They live on ships. That's their whole thing.
And we have a standing, what is it called when it's the sea military?
Navy.
Navy.
Maybe.
We have a
The
standing
sea military.
Yes, the see me.
Yes.
Anyway,
Someone has to make this 3-day trip interesting, and if that's trying to give mold and mushrooms to everybody, then that's what it's gonna be. It's okay. I won't sneak it into anybody's food or bed.
But
Or, you know, you can memorize that book. You know, that brand new cool book you got? How about you spend time downstairs memorizing that?
That's a good.
That could be useful.
I'm gonna read that. But also-
Ocean, I will be studying so much on this trip. We could be study buddies.
You want to study mushrooms?
I want to study.
Mushrooms?
Well, I have some Sahuagin language to learn, and I have I'm cracking this spell in the spell book, and I need to spend some time
Is
on it.
about mushrooms?
It could be about mushrooms, I suppose, but we could share notes as we progress. It'll be fun. Learning is fun.
And Ocean, I would say probably you should take your time before offering all 28 other crew members mushrooms. What if you offered like 3 or 4 a day? Because otherwise you're going to run out of mushrooms, right?
I can break it into pieces.
Is a piece of mushroom a mushroom?
Yes, because
But
we're all
also, what are you
And
gonna
one
do
becomes
for
one
the rest of
mushroom
the
with
ride
fractions of
then?
mushrooms.
right.
It's kind of a philosophical question, really.
Huh.
I feel like Virgil's just
How
gonna look
long
at
is a
Jerry.
piece of string?
Please, God, tell me we're almost to the ruins.
Jerry just looks at you mutely and just kind of curtly nods.
Thank you.
Jerry, was that
This
a nod?
is the longest corridor.
No, it was not a
ever
nod
walked.
at you, Blue.
He's gonna kind of motion that there are 3 rooms available. He's gonna kind of point to 3 different doors.
Oh, there must be a mistake. There's 5 of us.
There's not a mistake, Baz.
Oh, I don't need a bed. You got a barrel or something I could sleep in?
Jerry
Jerry.
rolls his eyes and then walks away.
Thank you. You're saving a life here. I need it to live, Jerry.
I feel like this is a sign.
Sorry for the inconvenience.
I don't know
Give me
why I
that-
picked like the oldest Jew name. That's I need to tell Jerry. Like
Jerry. Oh, my laptop just turned back on, you guys.
Yay!
Oh my god.
Well,
Oh,
how
it's
about
an hour later?
while Jerry gets your barrel and you guys can decide who teams up together in which rooms, we can take a break. And then when we come back, you can be on your laptop.
Sounds good.
Yay.
Oh my
We'll
gosh.
be back in just a few minutes, everybody.
Hopefully. We'll
Enjoy.
see.
Have a quick break, grab a snack, get a drink, check out the merch store, exclamation point merch in the chat. See y'all in a few minutes.
Bye.
Hello, oh, right, I have to rearrange the cameras again. Hi, everybody, we're back.
Sorry.
No, you're good, you're good. It's fine, actually, and if we battle map, it'll be right now, so that's good. But I'm just going to turn it back over to Rachel and ignore the flying cameras.
Battle map. We won't need that.
Yeah,
Hi,
well,
definitely-
battle map.
This is
Nope.
fine.
Nothing will happen ever to you. You're my precious, precious babies. Uh,
Hmm.
As I get chomped by a crocagator.
mhm,
Or a
mhm.
fucking rock grub.
Rock Grubbigator?
Oh
Um,
no.
Oh god,
Don't
that's
give
the
her
worst.
ideas. No.
That's the
A gator with rock
worst.
grubs for teeth.
Jeez, 1,000 rot grub.
999 of them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Actually, I was just sort of picturing something with more like the alien, like little mini mouth. It's just erupting rock grubs.
Oh boy.
You're making it so much worse.
Uh-huh.
I mean, come on, it's me. Favorite
So-
creature type: aberration.
Are we live?
Jerry, you've all died. The ship is capsized. You sailed into a rot grub swarm in the middle of the sea.
Jerry just swam away, giving us the finger.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
He's the only survivor. And he won't tell anybody what happened.
Well, I had a good time.
So Jerry has gone to get a barrel of water, but you have 3 rooms to decide where the 5 of you will be. They all look the
Well, I
same.
don't sleep in a bed, so I'll just drag my
Neither
barrel
do
over
I.
a corner and someone else can sleep there.
He sort of just tucks his head into his shell, untucks it.
Yeah.
Well, I do sleep in a bed. Is there one that looks particularly comfy?
No.
Great.
I feel like now Baz is getting the other side of the adventuring life.
Yeah.
Like you kind of got softballed into all of this of like, oh, this is fun. We do a day trip. We get paid lots of money. Blah blah blah. It's like
Place to sleep.
No, no, buddy.
Okay. Then I pick room A. Whoever's with me, so be it.
I'm happy to bunk with you, Baz.
Excellent.
Virgil is probably just going to have like, if Baz has sort of been like, I'm in A. Well, like once Gunk is going in, just like move into the next room, like go in, look around, push like a pile of stuff, lay down on it. This works.
Make a
In-
nest of spears.
Wait, did you go into the room next to it? Is that what you said?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll just go into the next one.
Yeah.
Pile stuff up because beds also don't exactly work for Virgil very well.
I like that this is a party that only 2 of you use beds.
Yeah.
I mean, Virgil would use a bed. It just sort of has to like be a king size bed.
Indeed.
Reinforced for horse weight.
Horse weight. Trademark.
I can take room C, I guess. So I'm gonna go in that room. Is it bedtime? Are we going to bed? Or are we just being put to bed
I think
because
so.
they
I
don't
think we
want to
just-
talk to us?
You're
Yeah, I
just
think we
being
just-
shown your rooms, and then like it's asked that you're not like above deck in the way all the time. Dunham, where'd you go? B or C? With Virgil or with
I haven't
Ocean?
really decided that. B. Forget which
That's
one-
going to be a
which
very
one's
tight
B.
room.
Biggins.
Do you want to swap?
Well, in that case, C.
All right, and you're rooming with Ocean. Not that there's anything wrong with that, and everything's going to go totally fine and
There's
smoothly.
nothing wrong with that. I'm very personable. I
Nothing
just like
the-
mushrooms.
Going wrong in these particular rooms. Yep.
Oh my god, I cannot believe that you guys are still continuing it on. I'm going to die. Just counting
mean-
down the rot grubs.
I immediately spread out like my papers and my ink on my bed, and I just kind of mumble to myself, and I'll talk to Gunk every once in a while, saying, "Do you find the metaphysics of abjuration just a bit tedious as well?" I'm sorry.
Yeah, actually, I do.
Excellent.
Mhm. So
I'm
yeah,
really
you
more
have-
of a fuck. What is it? Transmutation kind of guy.
Fair enough. I dabble in a bit of transmutation. I can make things big or small, but that's really about it.
Cool. I can
Cool.
make flowers grow. So
That's cool.
something. It is pretty cool. I've made a lot of money from it, actually. So.
Could you make a little wristband for my talon?
Why?
Just think it might be pretty.
I can give you a flower crown if you like.
It's a bit much. Wristband or something might be more my style.
Sure. I'll grow flowers out of your feathers.
That's
give him a little.
Okay. Well,
What did you think was gonna happen, Baz? I said I make flowers grow, and you asked for something. Of course, they're gonna grow out of you.
Suppose that's okay. And that's what can I do for the next couple hours?
Beautiful.
No, well, I cover him with flowers and then go and wander around and go do something else.
Fair enough.
Okay. Yeah, Jerry comes back and brings you the water barrel. And yeah, what do you guys do with your time?
Thank you, Jerry. So like
I learn a spell and then learn a language.
Or you work on it.
I work on it. We'll work on those things. Yeah, however long.
I will allow you to learn Sawagan, but it will take a while.
Fair enough. I have 3 days on the ship.
Aren't you learning other languages too?
No, this is the one I'm having the most trouble with, though.
Does anybody do anything?
I'm going to wander around and look for crew members to give mushrooms to. Below deck, I guess.
I'm also gonna wander around, but not give out mushrooms. I'll be more like looking for. I'm not trying to steal anything. I just want to say that off the bat. I'm not going to steal anything. I'm looking for I'm very paranoid, so I'm looking for anything sort of suspicious or like a good escape route or something.
Sure. We'll do gunks first. So you can make a perception check for me.
Cool. 12.
No escape route that you escape route? Well, Rachel. Escape route that you can see. Other than, of course, jumping off the side of the ship. I mean, there's some like dinghies and stuff on the side.
Cool.
And yeah, nothing seems suspicious. It just seems like a regular sailing ship. And Ocean. I would say most of the dwarves that are on the ship are either working above decks or sleeping in their quarters because they, work different things. There are a couple that are playing games, but they seem super uninclined to give you the time of day at all.
But I'm so nice.
You are, but they just want to play poker and get drunk.
What if I bet them some mushrooms?
They would absolutely throw you out of their game.
Hey, mushrooms are good betting.
Are they?
Yes.
Are they?
Mushrooms are delicious.
You go to Vegas and you're just like, I'm going to put down these 5 shrooms here?
Yep.
They're not fun
The
guys.
shiitake.
Get out of here, Joel.
Okay, fine.
Bye, Joel. If Gunk sees those people, I want to go play cards.
They're going to look at you and they're going to be like, you got actual money?
Do I look like I got money? Look at my fancy vest. Of course I got money. What kind of fucking question is that?
You can play if you're not weird and you got money.
Well, I got money. I do literally have something called a fancy leather vest.
Nice. Very fancy.
Yeah, it's fancy.
Okay.
I'll play some cards.
So we can do a couple of contested rolls here.
Okay, cool.
So just roll a d20 for me.
Deception. Deception would be.
I mean, if you're gonna try and cheat.
I mean, let's see what I roll first. A 9. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna try and cheat.
Well, let's see. I'm gonna roll mine first. I rolled a 10.
Okay.
So I win this hand, but it's not like I totally do crazy great stuff.
Okay.
But yeah, if you want to try and like sleight of hand it and stuff, you can.
Okay.
I feel like a deception check would more be bluffing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Well, I got a nat 1.
Jesus.
And I don't want to use my rock in case we do something important later, so...
They rolled a 19, so they definitely see it, and they're like, yeah, this is a cheat-free game, so we're going to take the money that you bet, and you're going to scram.
Yeah, okay, that's fair. Enjoy your evening, fellas. I'm going to go hang out with Mushroom Girl, I guess.
Yeah, I can see that.
Right. Hey, fucking watch it. And then I go
All right.
find Blue and hang out with her, I guess.
They didn't want my mushrooms, Gunk.
No, they didn't. And they didn't like me cheating either, so they're not our kind of people. Don't worry about it.
They're bad people. We should have stuck with them.
I know. Absolutely. But, we're here now, so let's just try to make the best of it, eh?
Yeah.
Gearhart would never do this to us.
Miss our crew now, don't you?
Sorry, I have a mouthful of potatoes. Does anybody want to do anything else before it's bedtime?
Dunlop reads his book.
I feel like Virgil is even more unhappy with now being on yet another ship. He'd kind of started to get the sort of like he'd gotten a vague sense of comfort on the black molds, and I was just like, great.
Great. This is just what I wanted.
Gunk, could I ask you a question if you're back in my room?
Yeah. What up?
So look right here, if you don't mind. This spell book was Punkita's, and this one is the spell book of the alchemist that had the manor. I'm trying to decide between a fog cloud. I could create a fog cloud, which would be maybe brilliant for us, or nothing. Or I could make a floating disc that is able to carry up to like 500 pounds or so. Do you have
Yeah, but you can't be on the disc yourself. Yeah,
True, but I
floating
fly.
disc. I know that spell.
I fly. I don't need it, but
they're both objectively useful in very specific circumstances. I could learn fog cloud when we level up next. If that's something you're interested in, but I don't really know. I mean, it's kind of up to you if you want it to be more like battlefield focused or more utility focused. That's kind of up to you, don't you think?
which of those two is for the battlefield?
Oh, for the battlefield is fog cloud.
Oh, okay.
Battlefield control, obviously. That's what it's for.
Okay, well, I've most of my spells have been helpful in lots of different ways, but I seem to I want a little more power, if that makes sense.
Okay.
Fog cloud, perhaps then.
Maybe. I mean, the problem with that is we got lots of melee fighters, and they're also going to get trapped in a fog cloud, so...
True. I suppose, and I flipped through some pages, this one is called Shatter. I could mostly hurt objects or constructs with it, but it certainly works. It's a very loud, thunderous damage sort of spell.
Yeah, I'm not educated, but I'm not an idiot. I know what Shat is, man.
Fair.
Yeah, Shat is a very powerful spell. Especially if you need to shatter, say, a ghost ship. That could be good.
Huh. True. If we needed to sink it, or actually, yes, maybe that is. Perhaps that is a good idea. Thank you, Gunk. It's good for me to work out some of the.
So glad Virgil wasn't in the room for that. Yeah, that's what we
they're
need.
all-
Something to accelerate the sinking of a ghost ship. Good. That's.
Well, you never know.
We were looking for a
Can be
coup de
useful.
grace for a broken ship worth 5,000
They're all
gold.
useful. Tensor's floating disc would be real useful if we found something like heavy that we wanted to cart back.
I'm also useful for that, though.
That's a good idea.
Could be Tensor's floating centaur on a disc.
Oh, no, it can't. It does not hold nearly
Oh,
enough.
you're too big.
I was going to say, if it held like 4 times the amount it does, then I would have been like, tensors.
Beautiful. Yeah.
Oh, Shatter is level 2. I think I'll go.
Oh.
I think I'll go Fog Cloud. All right. Thanks, Gunk.
Yeah.
They're all
Do
good.
appreciate it.
So yeah, nighttime rolls around. You get served or called to the galley for fucking do room service here. You get called to the galley to do lunch and dinner throughout the day, and then there's ample supply of ale in barrels. If people wanted to have any of that, but then it is bedtime. And so
I'm assuming they're keeping watches.
Yes.
Like we're sailing through the night, and they've got a sort of a full crew up on deck. And if so, is there like a porthole or anything in Virgil's room?
No.
Oh, cool. So the
I rolled for it. I wasn't just like,
no. I know. I saw that.
Yeah.
So the spears that he has assembled are just left pointing at the door.
Nice.
Sort of set down into the wood. He's curled up on the other side of him.
grumble. Okay, so
Alarm on
Okay.
all of our area,
across the okay.
our rooms.
Yeah, you all sleep soundly, and then remind me of what everybody's passive perception is, because I'm not on the thing with your tokens, so I can't just click through and see
12.
easily.
11.
16.
I'm also
Me
11.
too. 16.
Okay. Sometime through the night, Gunk and Dunlum, you hear shouts coming from above the deck, and possibly what sounds like fighting.
I throw something at Baz. Baz, fight and get up.
Yes, one.
We're fighting. Come on! And I just run out the
Fight.
door.
At the same time, Dunlum pops out of his shell, grabs his backpack, his warhammer, kind of yells toward Ocean, "Mushrooms!"
Mushroom.
If Ocean didn't wake up from that, then actually gives a shake.
I also
shit, over
bang on
there.
Virgil's door. Yeah, I bang on Virgil's door on the way. Come on, we'll fight and get up.
Oh, thank God.
Well, I guess I'll get up and go out there.
Same.
Yeah.
Okay, great. So let me actually bring you to the page. Do. Oh, I forgot to
Oh,
do
hello.
fun music.
Oh.
Oh, that's a large boy.
Uh-huh.
Sup?
Are these
That is-
Sawagan? Have we seen these before?
You have not.
Those aren't Sawagan, are they?
Oh,
No.
They are.
I was gonna say these are
They
Sawagan.
are?
Uh,
Are they? Okay.
I set fire to so many of these boys on a ship once.
Sweet.
Okay, sorry. I was gonna pick some battle music. What do we got?
Battle music.
Dun, 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 dun.
Okay, I feel like I can see a very wrong HP total for Ocean Blue on her token, and it terrifies me every time.
Oh, because I think that whenever we set the thing to, I don't know, so you have to just.
It's just like set at 10 out of 12, and I'm like,
I don't know why.
Sorry. You're like, wait a second.
1? When did she get hurt? 2? Did she never level?
So you run up to the main deck, and you see 18. You know, quickly count. Baz counts them all really quickly. 18 Sawagan, including one that looks fancy in robes, and one that's a real big beefy boy with 4 arms. And there are also a bunch of dwarves up here fighting. You run up, and these. So this is how I'm gonna do it. Is that these are the ones that are in the area that you went in that are not occupied yet. So these are the ones that you're gonna fight. While the other ones will be fought by the dwarves, and we'll see how the dwarves fare. Damn. Oh, something is happening.
Before we roll initiative, did you clear the initiative tracker?
I sure didn't. I haven't even opened it up, Andy. Actually, I did clear it the last time we played, because I fucked it up before, so.
You're perfectly...
Yay! I'm smart.
Smart.
Roll initiative.
Don't forget to click your token
Dwarves
first.
have dark vision, don't they?
Yes. They do.
So they're reasonably, they don't need light.
But I would say
So
there's
that
probably
this would
lanterns
not
on
be lit.
here.
Could,
Just to
is
like,
there an area where there's not?
No.
Fuck. I never get to use my cool invisibility in the dark thing.
You will sometime, I promise.
Okay.
But yeah, like they can see in the dark, but they still want to like be able to see somewhat better, so they have lanterns up. Okay. Let's see. Did everybody get in? And you guys all rolled real bad.
Yeah. What?
Mm-hmm. Except for Bizarre.
Yeah.
Oh, good. Bizarre,
Great.
solo it,
The weasel goes first.
which is currently a hummingbird.
Oh,
Solo
yeah.
them.
I forgot I haven't had a chance to make it, make all the different ones for you.
I'm just waiting for hummingbird rolls like nat 20. Like, well, hummingbird beak in the eye, I guess. Just
All right, Ms. Ark goes first.
Ms. Ark will fly onto my shoulder, line up her beak toward one of these to try to give me the help action, and help me with my next attack.
just be within 5 feet
Of me?
of the target.
Oh, the target.
Help action in combat requires proximity to the target unless you're a mastermind rogue or a couple of other bards, I think.
Then Ms. Ark flies up toward the biggin.
Wow, she's gonna be a snack.
Yeah, that's a great idea.
Gotta hit a hummingbird, but yes.
Okay, beautiful. Up next is the biggin.
Oh no.
Rip arc.
But it also sees it's a hummingbird and isn't really very threatened by it.
You say that until it gets a beak in the eye.
Oh shit. The Sawagan Baron has shark telepathy.
Shark telepathy. Oh yeah.
That's cool.
Shark
It can magically command any shark within 120 feet of it. That's
Beautiful.
amazing. Okay, sorry. I'm not gonna have like a shark pop up onto the boat because that would be insane.
Andy knocked us off boats. Into sharks.
Sweet. He is going to move just a little bit forward. Oh god.
Chonk.
He's just
I assume I'm here.
Just a big boy. And you could be wherever you want. I had just placed you. I guess I could have said you could place
I
yourself.
mean,
but
that's fine with me. It was just that I was
Yeah.
halfway
I-
between the two squares, and
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Plus, this is probably how we did
Okay,
come up.
within reason, you can figure
Running
out
up first.
Baz.
I'll go up on the stairs then.
You have to be clustered somewhere because you like around.
We all just
here.
charged up.
Yeah, you all just charged up.
Yeah.
So you could be like here or here. Yeah. So he is going to bite at Dunlum.
This doesn't tend to go well for Dunlum. We've seen this story before.
Bite.
But he only rolled a 12.
Okay, better.
All my stuff is still only rolling to me for some reason, so.
Okay.
But then he's going to then. Do I want to do claws or trident? Let's do claws. Gonna claw once at Dunlum again. That's a natural 20 for a total of 27.
Jesus Christ!
Meaty.
Well, which
Claws.
does 16 plus 12 slashing damage for the critical. So
16 plus-
That's 28.
28
Jesus Christ.
slashing damage to Dunlum?
Yeah, Wrath of the Storm, please.
Zippity zappity!
Yes.
Here's the thing.
What does Wrath of the Storm do?
Dex saving throw.
When someone hits me with a melee attack, they do a dex save or take, in this case, 9 lightning.
Okay, let's do it. Dex.
And half if they pass. So, right?
Rolled a 9. So he takes 9 lightning damage?
9.
9. Okay. Yeah, no, that was just lucky that he rolled that. And he does get a third attack. And he's gonna claw at Gunk.
Yay. Bring it on, big boy.
It's a 17.
Yeah, that hits.
He does 8 slashing damage.
He's
Cool.
clawing
rolling a
Gunk.
con.
I was gonna ask, does he like have to roll to
Yep.
not be poisoned? So is it a con save
Yes,
or?
it does. It is a con save, yeah.
So he claws at you.
He seems
and then-
very large. Feel he might be constitutive.
Yeah.
I rolled another nat 20.
Okay, yeah.
He just
Wow.
he
I
just
guess
flexed as
it's
the poison.
Fine.
Right, it's just like, and that's his
Damage
turn.
was it?
Just 8 slashing.
8.
How you doing, Dunlum? No, we should free the Crocagator. No purpose in having that on hand.
You wouldn't be on this ship anyway, Virgil.
If we'd had a Crocagator, I would have insisted on taking our own ship. Screw his normal merchant existence money.
So Gunk, it's your turn.
Oh, cool. I'm gonna disengage and scramble up here.
Do it.
Actually, no, I'm not gonna disengage because I need that action. So he's gonna get a attack of opportunity. on me.
Okay. He is gonna swipe at you with his claws.
Oh, perfect. Thanks, Skunk.
For what?
Because then
I
Baz
can
can
really
move
burn the
without
reaction.
getting an attack of opportunity because it's used the reaction.
Yeah.
Oh,
That's
yes.
a
Okay, cool.
16 to hit. Actually, it's an 18 to hit.
Yes, that hits, obviously.
He has Blood Frenzy, which gives him advantage on melee attack rolls against a creature that doesn't have all its hit points.
But Gunk
Yeah. That's 11 slashing damage.
Okay. You still need to do the
Trained
con check.
fighting crew.
I think they're all occupied with others. It's
Yeah,
like-
there are 16 other Sawagan on the ship right now.
And 30 fucking dwarves!
Yeah, if I could find a token that I would totally like put here, I would give you some dwarves.
No, that's
But-
fine. I'm just saying, like, in terms of there's 16 other Sawagan, like, that's still, like, 2 dwarves per Sawagan. Hell, let some of them one-on-one the smaller dudes and assign, like, 3 or 4 to Hefty here. All I'm saying. Promises were made by your employer.
Yeah, the con save. Did he roll the con save?
Not yet. I was trying to open up other creatures and monsters, and it's not. So that's funsies. Did it click? I don't know. I don't think so. 17.
Yeah, that passes. Fuck. But I'm gonna use my action to shoot at him. And use favored foe if it hits. So we'll see if it hits first.
Do it.
Nice.
25, I assume hits.
25 does hit.
We're in a lot of trouble if it doesn't.
Yeah, that would be
5
nuts.
piercing. Plus, it's still a d4. Plus the con save again.
So minus another 3.
Yep.
Okay, and another con save. That's a 13?
Oh, fuck. Yeah, that passes.
Damn.
And then I get another attack.
18 hits.
Piercing.
Nice.
First time of each of your turns. Okay, no, I don't get anything extra for that. So cool. 10 piercing. That one.
All right, it is Baz's turn.
Okie dokie. Are there like intermittent dwarves on this area? Like here, or are we and these Sawagan basically the only ones kind of on this part of the ship?
Yeah, like if you wanted to move around somewhere, I would say that you're fine. Yeah, the other ones are like on the higher up areas that are above this. So
Okay, cool. Yeah, cause I'm not worried about moving, but I'm gonna do something that I just
if
need to
you
make
don't
sure
see
what's
on
in the
here,
way.
if you don't see anything on here, you're not going to affect it. Like
Okay,
I won't
cool.
be a dick that
And
way.
I'd be like, haha, you killed the captain.
I know, like-
Haha.
Before Ocean could.
In that case, I run over to Ms. Ark and sort of kind of put my finger out, and she lands just on the edge there, and I say a few incantations, and then she starts kind of glowing with a bright red sort of aura, and then she floats off. And that's casting Dragon's Breath on her with a bonus action.
Fire-breathing hummingbird.
Are
Yup.
you fucking kidding me?
Oh,
And then-
yeah.
I fly off the boat up ahead a little bit.
You made your hummingbird have dragon fire breath?
Yes, I'm so excited about it.
That's beautiful.
And then I'm gonna go ahead and cast a cantrip because that's the only thing I can cast if I cast another spell, and that'll be a firebolt at our big guy here. Oh, okay, good.
Oh, thank
21
Christ.
hit.
21 hits. Yep.
All right, for 7 damage.
Nice.
And I'm just kind of ahead of the boat a little bit, but off the boat, flying if I could.
Sure. Sounds
All right.
good. Ocean.
Cool. So I'm gonna move over here. It already used its reaction, right?
Yeah. It
Sweet.
did, yes.
And then I'm gonna cast a spell. I forget the name of the spell. I'll go back to my thing. I'm casting Divine Favor
Okay.
on myself. And I'm gonna swing at it with my Warhammer. What?
Oh!
Do you have inspiration, Lena?
No.
I thought I gave everybody inspiration
no.
at some point.
No, I don't. I must
I think we
use it.
used it.
Yeah.
Oh, and then I
think
forgot to
Warhammers
last time.
in general are cursed.
Go ahead and take mine, just because the double critical feels like it must be avoided at all costs.
Okay. So I'm gonna reroll.
Remind me to do inspiration at the end of the thing. I always forget. Terrible. I guess I'm not worth the candy though.
It was
So-
doubles again.
Six.
Double ones.
Am I a hacker?
You
Uh,
you rolled 4 dice and 6 ones.
Well, the
So-
second one was a 16, yeah?
Yeah.
Oh.
But I just meant it's an
Uh,
11. Both dice were 11s. So it was 1, 1,
yeah.
11, 11.
That's a lot of ones.
16.
16 does hit.
Okay.
16 just hits. Another 11.
And
And a one.
So 12 damage, 11 bludgeoning, and 1 radiant.
He's looking bloodied. He does not look like a happy giant 4-armed fish monster.
I'm weirded out by my dice. Are they trying-
All right, Dunlum.
That's just as scary.
just see
Anyway, after that, the lump is obviously in pain after being slashed, and he's heavy breathing, and then he breathes in really, really deeply, and kind of steps a little bit to the side, and casts Gust of Wind.
Nice.
Ooh.
Let me try.
Oh yes, it extinguishes candles, torches, and similar unprotected flames in the area. Yes, it's dark now.
But
Well, it's only in the area of the spell.
Yeah.
Shush, shush, shush.
So it is darker
Stop
in the
now.
middle of the ship. It's not as well lit.
God damn it.
So yeah, all around here and stuff. It's nice and dark.
So at any of those Sawagan that start their turn in that line area at the beginning of their turn, do a strength saving throw.
Okay. Is this one in it or?
It extends 60 feet long. So, yes.
But how
Okay.
wide is it?
Just like
It's-
just on the
it's
edge of it?
10 feet wide and 60 feet long, but I don't know how to do that with diagonally.
Sure, sure.
Yeah, he would
I
be in
honestly
it then
might
if it
even
was
say
10
that
feet
this
wide.
arc might be in the radius a little bit.
That's fine.
Oh,
She's
yeah.
fine.
It's
That
just,
is
it's just wind.
For
It's not,
sure,
like,
yeah. He'll be in it.
damaging you.
Well, let's see. This is 10 feet. So no, you could have it without really getting Miss Arc.
I mean, that would be awesome if you could. Get Miss
I'll
Arc.
allow it. Oh, you want them to be buffeted by the way?
Yeah, but that's meta, so whatever happens, happens.
Whether or not it hits.
Yeah,
is
so what do we have to
on
do
that.
anything?
No, it's just at the beginning of turns. There's
Okay.
strength saving throws.
Okay,
Which,
okay.
So
according to
These boys
initiative
right
orders,
now.
real soon.
Okay, so is that your turn?
Yes.
Okay, so yeah, now it is the Sawagan. So they have to make strength saves.
Yes.
Okay. 1, 2. I rolled a 17
Okay, that saves.
and a 14.
That saves.
Sorry.
That's cool.
Damn it.
Okay. So those two Sawagan are going to well, apparently regular Sawagan also have shark telepathy.
everybody talking to
One
sharks in their mind.
Everybody talking to shark.
is going to jump towards Ocean, and the other is going to jump towards Virgil. So
Oh, good.
Ocean going to make a multi-attack of a bite and a claw. Just going to do both. The bite rolled a you haven't taken any damage, have you, Ocean?
No.
Okay. So natural 1
Nice.
for the bite, but the claw rolled a 21.
So that will hit.
But it only does 3 slashing damage.
Sweet. I have to make a concentration save, right? What are those?
Are you concentrating on your divine favor?
Which is in fact
So you-
a Constitution saving throw.
You just need to get above
Yeah.
a 10. So yeah, do a con save.
Cool.
Good.
Ooh.
And then the other one will bite and slash at Virgil.
Could you just not, perhaps?
Oh yeah, sure, no problem.
Why does everything I meet try to bite me?
The bite was a 12.
Piss off.
And the claws, again, were a 21.
Please stop now.
That one does 2 slashing damage to you. The regular Sawagan aren't as strong as the big boy. And that is their turn. And now it is Virgil's turn.
You're gonna see Virgil sort of like, seriously, why does everything I meet try to bite me? And with that, again, you're going to hear just sort of like a tinkle tinkle of little skelf ears growing out of Virgil's tail, which is now long and wispy and sort of wrapping around him in a plume. I am raging. Beast form will be growing a tail. Want to check one thing there. That's unfortunate. But we've already seen the thing that they get real frisky when anyone has been bloodied at all. So I'm going to recklessly Great Weapon Master attack the one that scratched me.
Okay.
Oh, right. I was like, where's my advantage toggle? Give. 16.
16 hits.
26 slashing damage.
Well, that Sawagan's dead. They don't have a whole lot of hit point.
Just chop him in half. I said, stop fucking biting me. And that'll be my turn. I'm just gonna also like sort of, you're just gonna see my gaze turn to the next one. Sup.
And they're just like, I don't know, I don't have fish people noises like they do that.
Slightly deeper than the other ones.
This Sawagan is a Sawagan priestess.
Oh.
And
Kill it.
she is gonna move kind of over here to get a better view, but not into the wind. And she is going to cast Guiding Bolt at Virgil.
Neat.
And
She has
it gets
advantage on that attack
advantage,
roll.
right? Yeah. That's a nat 20 again for Rachel.
Oh.
That's 3 nat 20s in this fight that I have rolled. I don't know what's happening.
This is gonna hurt a lot. Guiding Bolt is a very strong attack spell at first level.
Yeah, man.
It is 32 radiant damage.
Yeah, range doesn't help with that.
Yeah. Yeah, she's a priestess. She's smart shit. And also, you just killed one of her fish people. Yeah,
You
it's
doing
32. Sorry for all of my nat 20s. This is very not like me.
You're gonna see Virgil. Okay, never mind. We can stick to biting. Ow. Ow.
I guess it doesn't matter in that every attack
You
against
just gave them more advantage against
advantage, right?
attack.
Because you already had the advantage anyway. Like they already did, but and then she is going to oh, she can't cast 2 spells in one thing, can she? I'm guessing if like regular players can't, then she can't as well, even if it's a bonus action.
Yeah, that's just a general
Probably not.
rule for spellcasting.
Rude. Okay, then that is her turn.
Kill
And
that
it
one,
is-
please.
It is Ms. Ark's turn.
All right. This tiny little hummingbird, it just kind of angles herself so that hopefully she can catch both of these two creatures in her 15-foot cone of fire breath.
So I'd just like to point out, this is literally something the size of a Zippo lighter.
Yep.
Emitting a flamethrower cone.
Ah.
I love it so much.
So who is the priestess and the big boy, isn't it?
Yeah. Yeah.
Priestess and Goro. Yeah.
Dexterity.
Priestess and Goro.
Technically, depending on how you do cone, I might be able to hit this guy, but I will settle for these two at least.
I'll say just the two.
Cool.
Okay,
All right,
do
then
it.
they make dexterity saving throws.
Sure. Here.
Toast
Big
them.
boy. The big boy rolled a 13,
Not enough anymore.
and the priestess rolled a 10.
Burn!
They're both gonna take 12 fire damage.
Oof. Oofa doofa. Okay, let me put that in real quick. Big boy looks real unhappy. Real unhappy.
This is why I didn't want dwarves on the deck.
Okay, between the gust of wind and them, it's probably a good thing we
The fucking
don't.
gust is just like whoosh, and it just
Yeah.
got like crazy fire and other stuff. Sweet. And now it's Big Boy's turn.
Strength save.
Oh yeah,
Off
you're
the
right.
deck. Off the deck.
The reason why I cast this spell, please work. I know it's a big
Um,
boy though, so strength is its thing.
Rachel,
I
roll.
rolled a 22.
Fucking hell.
That does. Yeah.
Yeah.
Big Boy gonna bite at, or is gonna swipe at fucking Ms. Ark.
Fair enough.
Yeah, after Ms. Ark's hummingbird just fucking.
Looks at Dunlam's HP. I'll take that.
Yep, I'll take that too. If Mizar
Hey.
can tank.
Don't worry, I get 3 attacks with him.
I was gonna say you can still try to hit me.
So
Get in the shell, get in the shell.
A
does
better
a
AC than I do.
21 hit your hummingbird?
Okay, yeah, well, a 21 does hit.
So it does 7 slashing damage,
What
It
the-
doesn't matter what it does.
which I'm guessing.
It's a hummingbird. It probably has it has a fraction of a single HP.
I like this. Ms. Ark flies up, just like fucking flamethrower dragon's breath them, and he just turns around. He's like, "Fuck you!" Just poofs out of existence.
I'll take it.
And is then going to claw at Dunlam.
Live, turtle.
It's a 22 to hit.
God damn it.
That's
That hit.
14 slashing damage.
I'm unconscious.
Yay!
No.
I did it! I
And
so
I'm pretty
rarely get to
sure-
have like. Usually when I do fights, everybody like does real well, and it's not challenging. So I'm excited that it's like, yeah, burn hurts.
Bro, we're failing.
Yeah.
And I'm pretty sure the
Yay.
Raptor Storm thing doesn't even apply if I'm going unconscious when I'm
Yeah,
being
no.
hit. So,
And also I think your gust of wind is gone then too, right?
yeah, that's concentration.
And then he is going to bite at Ocean. Ocean, you've taken damage, yeah?
Yes.
Okay, so it's a 19.
Still doesn't hit.
Damn, you and your
Plate
fucking plate
mail.
mail.
Bikini.
Yeah.
Plate, man,
Oh.
bikini.
Yes.
Okay, so yeah, that is his turn. It is Gunk's turn.
Can I shoot him again? Say, hey, fuck off! I got an 8, so that doesn't do shit.
An 8 does not do shit. It's true.
Well,
I'm gonna try and find a dark corner to hide in.
damn.
Maybe like up here. Get
Yeah, you can make a
get
perception
view.
check.
Cool. The option. 21. Is there a dark corner?
Yeah, I would
You
say
also-
that
Sharks
actually-
biting the side of them.
right. It's just a bunch of sharks, just like.
Jabberjaw coming up the side.
Oh god, I'm so yeah. I should do. Let me just find a shark token real quick. You see that it's actually pretty dark under the table that's up here.
Cool.
So you
I hide
feel
under
like
the table.
if you kind of hid under the table, you'd be pretty well hidden in the dark.
I am invisible now. Finally.
Virgil's gonna kind of look around. Well, Dunlam's dying. I'm bleeding heavily. Gunk is gone. Oh, good.
While in darkness, you are invisible to any creature that relies on dark vision. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, I'm done. That's my turn.
Sweet.
Well, if I shoot from here next turn, I'll have advantage because I'm.
Nice. Yep. Baz.
All right, I'm gonna fly just over the front part of the ship.
Okay.
And then he starts waving his hands in the air, and these sort of odd golden geometric shapes kind of start to twist and turn and rearrange themselves as he casts Magnify Gravity at 2nd level.
And what's that going to do? On whom?
I'm going to cast it right here, so it's going to hit all 3 of these people, and they need to make Constitution saving throws.
Okay, first is the big boy. He rolled an 11.
He will miss.
Then the priestess. She rolled a 14.
That just enough.
Okay, good. And then the regular fish boy rolled an 8.
Okay.
So big boy and fish boy.
So they take 18 damage, and the priestess takes 9, and the other 2, their speed is halved.
Regular fish boy looks bad.
Okay.
And how would you like to kill the big boy?
Yes.
He had exactly 18 hit points.
I'd like to think that he's like, what weapon is he using?
Claws and teeth.
Oh, just claws and stuff.
Himself.
Yeah. I'd like to imagine that he picks up like something heavy and is like gonna slam it on top of Dunlum, but before he does, I magnify the gravity so that it slams down on top of him. And just squishes him.
He's got all 4 arms picking up some like big ass crate, and they just like boom.
Very
And
cartoon.
you said
Love it.
the priestess takes 9.
9 then, yeah.
Okay. She's not looking super great herself.
2nd level spell, but I'll take it.
Nice.
Yeah.
Ocean.
So the big guy's dead now. Dunlum hasn't had to make any death saving throws yet, right?
He will after you. Right? I think he's right after you.
Okay.
Yeah, but not yet.
So he hasn't failed any yet.
Yeah.
Numbers game. Okay. So I'm gonna swing at the one that's right in front of me.
Okay.
I'm gonna take an attack of opportunity and go fight the priestess.
Oh, okay.
Nice.
So let me claw at you. 16 doesn't hit.
Awesome. Okay. I'm gonna swing at this bitch with my warhammer.
Do it. A 9 does not hit.
No? 9 doesn't hit?
You have the worst luck with your warhammer.
Yeah, apparently.
You and Dunlum. I guess it's legitimately just warhammers are cursed in this game.
Maybe we should switch weapons.
And tridents.
Okay, well, I'm distracting her at least.
Ugh.
I guess that's my turn.
Warhammers.
Dunlum, make a death save.
Okay.
Ooh, I think this is our first death save. I'm so excited.
Most likely.
Yeah. I think I made one once.
Oh, okay.
After like Jordy
Fail.
or whatever the fuck his name was gutted me.
That's a fail.
Oh, there's an actual
yeah.
button for it. But yeah.
Oh, nice. Okay. So you've got one fail. It's a Sawagan's turn, and he's going to attack Virgil. Close the big boy's paper, so I have to keep looking at it. Bite and claw. That's a 21 for bite.
Hits.
That's 5 piercing damage.
Halved from rage.
And 6 from the claws. Guessing 6 doesn't hit.
Oh, okay, you meant the attack roll. I thought you meant
Yeah.
the damage. I'm like, okay, halved. Like, no.
I rolled a 5 and a 6 with my advantage.
Nice.
And that's his turn. And now it's your turn.
I hate you all. I just
Ow.
want that to be clear. Recklessly attacking. You said this one looks really fucked up, right?
Yes, very.
recklessly attacking, using the greatsword. 15.
15 hits.
13 damage.
Dead.
Yes.
Great weapon mastery.
Yes.
When I kill a creature with a melee attack, I can then make a melee attack as a bonus action.
There's nobody within range as you. Oh, but you can like run and then do
So,
it.
nice spell you had. Reckless attack lasts
Remember
for
me?
my entire turn. Great weapon mastery, great sword attacking her.
Yes.
5.
Oh
Five does not
no!
hit.
Wait, that didn't have bonuses to it.
It's a great weapon mastery attack.
Doesn't
Negative 5 penalty
Alright.
for plus 10 damage.
Right. That's the risk of them. So it is now her turn again. That's healing word.
Yes, please.
Oh. Wait, does that mean I could heal my brethren?
If they're not already dead.
It's only been like
It depends on how you want to run it. Normally, you run it that NPCs die on dropping to 0.
yeah, but this NPC has mass healing word.
That's pretty good then.
But it's fine. I'd rather just hit you.
I was gonna say, I understand, frankly, and I would say, like, I would understand that ruling. If I'm like, okay, I've got a healer enemy combatant, that would make sense.
She's just gonna cast Spiritual Weapon and try and hit you with it, but she rolls a 16.
It's not hit. No, technically that could hit. My AC is 15 right now.
Oh.
It's not
And
taking
was it
off my
reckless?
shield. However, I will take my reaction and roll a d8.
Also, reckless is advantage on attack.
That was advantaged.
Oh, right. Cool.
But it
So
wasn't
it's
enough.
a 15, so that still hits, right? Okay, so that's 9 force damage.
I go to sleep.
Oh, jeez, that's
Yes, I've knocked out 2 of you. I feel so powerful. Sorry. I never get to have this as a DM. It's exciting for me. Only because also the rest of them are almost dead and you guys will be fine. But it's, you know. That's her turn. It's, you're not here anymore. Gunk's turn.
Cool. Well, I can't heal for shit, so I'm just gonna hit her again. I am gonna cast Ensnaring Strike. So if I hit her, she like gets all tangled up in vines.
Okay. And you get advantage because you are hiding under
Yes,
the table.
'cause I'm hidden. 25.
25 hits.
Cool. So that's 6 piercing. I don't have that thing. She needs to do the saving throw. DC 12 con.
Rolled an 11.
Yes. First time this fight. 3 whole poison damage.
Oh, my roll 20 is not letting me click on anything. That's fun. Now I can.
So
She looks
so
real
she-
bad.
she's been just like encased in writhing vines and thorns, and so she has to succeed on a strength saving throw, be restrained.
At the start of her turn or right now?
I think it's right now, and then she gets damage at the start of her turn and can use an action to do the.
That was a 7
Check
on
again.
her strength save, so she is restrained.
Yeah, that fails.
All
Yeah.
right, so now it is Baz's turn.
all right. Baz is gonna fly down to his friend Dunham, rummage around in his bag. Oh shit! I know it's here. I found it. And pull out a healer's kit and apply that to my dying friend.
Okay, do you need to roll anything or no? Then
No, not
Dunham
Not
just
yet.
needs to mark off a use of the healer's kit that he has in his.
No, me.
Bag.
I used mine.
Oh, I thought you said you rummaged around in Dunham's stuff.
No, my bag.
You look
Uh,
around for the ointments.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay, so
No, I got
Dunham
random.
is stabilized?
Stable,
he's-
but
Yes.
still
Still
unconscious.
Stable, but
unconscious.
0, yeah.
Stabilize.
Yeah.
Sweet. Okay, Ocean.
I guess I'm gonna try to fucking hit this person with my warhammer.
Now, if she's restrained, that
Advantage.
means Ocean gets advantage, doesn't it?
I get advantage. Cool.
Sweats
Do you
and
get
double
advantage
fun.
on restraint?
That's why I did it.
Restrains creature speed becomes 0, can't benefit from bonuses. Attack rolls against it have advantage. The creature's attack rolls have disadvantage and disadvantage on dex saves.
Okay.
Okay, good. Good. That's why I wanted to do it. I was like, just hit.
17. Does 17 hit?
Definitely. How would you like to kill this priestess?
Yes.
I'm gonna smash her head into a paste.
Yay! And then I'm gonna roll for all the dwarves.
Right on.
14 more run in.
Stupid that I'm typing this out.
Jesus!
Oh,
Yeah.
there's 3 crit hits in there.
Yeah,
2 crit
there's
misses.
3 crit hits and 2 crit misses.
30d20 for a grand total of 311. That's a good attack roll.
It's a
that one hit.
average.
Misses, unfortunately.
I will say that they handled themselves pretty well, and they lose 5 dwarves out of the 30 that are
Cool.
there.
I'm
from
assuming
that,
some of them
so-
were redundant dwarves, so.
Right, yeah, don't worry. The captain's fine, and so's Jerry, so,
Fucking Jerry.
The ones that kicked out Gunk for cheating, though, they're dead.
Okay, good.
Oh, good.
If we're out of turn order, I'll lay on hands for 10 on both Virgil and Dunlum. 10 each.
Nice.
I'm taking it
Technically-
out of turn order.
Yes.
Okay. I was
We
like,
are. The battle is over.
Hey, just a reminder that I have a shield and I can protect you all, so we should form tank conga lines with me in the middle when we're fighting. Because I'm not the most efficient healer, so then you have to lay unconscious for a while because I'm slow. But I can protect you if we form a conga line.
Okay, you guys have fun with that.
Yes, me
where the
and
hell did you
Quill
come from?
be away from that.
Yeah. So what the fuck is this thing? This is a wagon? Baz?
Yeah, they appear to be, yes. Oh, they
And
seem
then,
quite aggressive.
whatever the fuck his name is, Wolgar, comes over and he's like, yeah, it's a wagon. Sometimes it's a wagon.
Wagon. Wagon.
Sometimes they like to fuck with ships out here in the sea. If we lost 5 men, we'll have to give them a good burial at sea tomorrow morning. But for right now, I think it's time to... What?
Does that mean just push them in the water?
Yeah, and we'll say some nice things about them and maybe take some flowers that we got. Best we could do. But for right now, I think it's time to we all go to sleep. That's what I'm gonna do anyway. Thanks for fighting. You guys are
You don't want to
pretty
get
tough.
these dead. You don't want to get these dead bodies off your deck first.
Oh,
You just wanna
the
leave them there?
other dwarves have already been working to just push the bodies into the water.
Okay.
Okay,
Yeah,
cool.
all
I
the
loot them
dwarves
all
that
first.
lived.
The dwarves that lived.
I mean, you guys are welcome to look at any of the. Oh, I already closed their character sheets though. They're fish
Yeah, I want to go
people.
look at the fancy
Interesting.
lady because she seemed to be in charge.
Fancy lady.
Fancy lady.
Oh, let me see if it will let me open it a second time. It did. That's nice of it. Do 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 do. She has oh, I'm sorry. She has nothing special on her. She didn't have a weapon.
Okay.
She's got cool robes, but they don't seem like they were protective in any way, shape, or form. And she doesn't have like a spell book or anything like that on her.
Okay. Damn. So there's no like orders or
Mm-mm.
like. Okay. That's sort
Nothing.
of more what I was looking for, like written orders.
Oh, fair, yeah. Nope. Just pretty much just they're shitty and they attack boats sometimes.
Okay, I kick her over the edge.
I was gonna say, Virgil's like horking them off the ship like a soccer throw-in. It's like,
And it takes multiple dwarves to try and push the big four-armed one off. Oh, I say with that. Oh, excuse me. We can end for tonight, and we can get back next week to you waking up and moving on with the day.
If we
Sounds
do
good.
wake.
Excellent.
But you did it. I was happy you beat the thing, but I knocked out 2 of you, and I feel accomplished because so often none of my things hit. None of them. And this time, many of them hit. I felt useful.
I just like the fact that this did mark the,
Yes.
like, I don't know, 3rd combat in a row where it was like, first round, Dunlum, blah. Like,
Yeah, we're done.
Christ, could the main healer not be hemorrhagically bleeding by, like, his first turn?
Oh,
Crit-
dear.
like
Crits
I'm
on turtles,
low on
man.
hit points or something. I've got a +2 con, and I've been rolling well every level, but everything's doing 30-something damage to me.
It's yeah, I was gonna say, and it's like perfectly scaling with your increases in HP, because it like keeps leaving you with like 2, like shit. Thank you so much for tuning in, everybody. Thank you so much for hanging out with us. Hopefully you enjoyed it. If you did, you can follow us here on Twitch, get notified when we go live. You can also follow us on Twitter at HelpfulGoat, where we post up when we're getting ready for stuff. As always, if you use !Discord, or if you check out the Discord link in the description, you can get a link, join our Discord, where we hang out, do lots of events, watch movies, hang out generally, play games, talk about our content, all good things. It's a wonderful place, really supportive, wonderful people. If you use !merch or check out the merch link, you can check out some Helpful Goat swag, like the t-shirt that Joel and I are wearing, like the mug that you have occasionally seen Lena picking up. Thank you. And all of and that supports us, obviously. We encourage you to check out the donate link. And tomorrow at 8:30 p.m. Eastern, we have Spire. Friday, 9 p.m. Eastern, we have Gods and Dragons, The Fates of Rin. And then next week, we will have the full slate of programming once again. From all of us here at Helpful Goat Gaming. Thank you so much to Rachel for DMing. Thank you so much to everybody for playing. Thank you so much for watching. Stay safe. Be well. Be kind to yourselves and to each other. Love you all.
Not everyone.